This is Channel 2 News, coverage you can count on.
Please forgive us.
Please forgive us, she says, an emotional day of testimony in the penalty phase of the Jeremiah Bean trial as the jury listens to the convicted killer's family members. Continuing coverage of the trial tops Channel 2 News at 6:30. Well, as you know, Bean could face the death penalty after a jury already convicted him of 12 counts. This includes 5 for first-degree murder. I'm Kristen Remington.
I'm Wendy DeMonte. Thank you for joining us tonight. Bean murdered 4 people in Fernley and another near Mustang back in 2013. Paul Nelson has been covering this trial since it started. He joins us now live from the Lyon County Justice Complex. Paul, the jury heard some very difficult testimony today, didn't they?
They did, Wendy, and you could definitely see the emotion that was running through the jurors' faces. Some of them were even brought to tears as they listened to Jeremiah Bean's mother and brother testify, but also some of the relatives of the victims. An emotional Luz Bean took the stand, sitting across the room from her son, who will either spend the rest of his life in prison or receive the death penalty.
Why did Jeremiah did it? I don't know. But all I ask is please forgive us. Don't get that grass on us because of Jeremiah. We are not bad parents.
Bean killed Bob and Dorothy Pape, Eliezer Graham, Lester Lieber, and Angie Duff on Mother's Day weekend more than 2 years ago.
I never think that my own son will murder 5 people.
The jury watched a slideshow showing Bean as a happy child before he went down a path of drug abuse and gang involvement. His younger brother says he and Jeremiah had a strained and sometimes violent relationship, but hopes the jury will spare his life.
I like to see him live and visit him because I was never there for him before.
The afternoon included impact statements from family members of Bean's victims.
I hope that as the years tick by, he sees in his mind the faces of the people that he murdered over and over again.
5 people lost their lives to the hands of a killer. My family and kids will not get to spend holidays and the rest of our lives with the man we love.
Compassion is a word commonly used by the defense. However, I'd like to ask how much compassion the defendant considered when the decision was made to murder Lester Lieber and 4 other people.
In all, 6 people gave victim impact statements, and proceedings wrapped up about an hour and a half ago. The closing arguments will begin tomorrow at 10 a.m. Covering Crime Beat live in Yerington, Paul Nelson, Channel 2 News.